Hey guys, firstly I wanted to say sorry for being a bit MIA. As you can probably tell by the title of the video, I recently went to Japan, which was a lot of fun, and whilst I was in Japan, my uni kept on going, so I had to prepare before Japan to get all my assignments done. So I need to get myself in advance, so that's why I've been away for a few weeks, but I'm back now and I'm excited to show you what I got in Japan. So let's get to it. The first place I went in Japan was this place, Tanseido, and this is a really gorgeous shop in Osaka, and they have a beautiful pigment wall, which was my first look at one of those pigment walls, and it was amazing. There's my receipt for it, if that matters. Actually, I haven't opened these since I bought them because I want to keep them all nice and secure in my luggage. So this is a pigment shop, and I really had a hard time picking what pigments I wanted. And I also don't know what the names of these pigments are, so if I love them, I can't buy them again. And that's why I kind of only bought small batches just to try them out. I just wanted some pigments to have fun with. So that's the first thing I bought, and maybe that's not that exciting for some people, but I was super excited about it. And yeah, so they're the colours I got. I don't know, not that exciting, but they're all 20 grams each, and this one here was 360 yen for 20 grams, so that's about $5 Australian, where this one here was 1,600 yen for 20 grams, so it shows there's quite a difference in the prices of pigments as there is anywhere else. Let's move that over to the side. The next store I went to was a little store that my partner actually saw. It had a, as you can see on the receipt, a cat symbol, and he thought it was a cat cafe and got excited, but it wasn't. I was more excited to find out that it was an art shop. I didn't get much here because I didn't really plan on getting much, because I knew that I wanted to go to Sekaido in Tokyo. So here I just got, here I got a red pencil. Let's test it. Ooh, geez. All right, sorry, almost knocked myself out with the camera. Let's test out this. So this is just like, it's got like thick red leads. And I, a while ago, discovered that you can buy, as you can see, loose leads in colours. And I looked and I couldn't, maybe they might be around, but I couldn't find them anywhere in Australia. And I really like using coloured pencils. I like using Colorays pencils for drawing. And so I thought this would be a nice thing to get while I was there, because I can't find them anywhere in Australia. If you know where to get them, hit me up. But yeah, so I bought leads for them as well. And then I bought all these leads, which are all 0.5. This one's erasable, that's another red lead. All these ones aren't. I found, I can't remember, I think this one was all right, or maybe it was this one. They were all very light, like really, really light, and like to get any markers on the paper, I had to press pretty hard, so I'll give them a go, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to use them as much as I thought I would. And they were all like, I can't read it, so I don't know how much. But we'll put them to the side, put them back in their bag. Next, where did I go? Oh, next I went to another store that is big for pigments. So, I'll show you the less exciting part. So, oh, they don't have a logo on their bag, do they? No. Oh no, this is in the bag. What is it? Oh, that's cute. It's like a little postcard. Maybe it's part of the exhibition. But that's really pretty. This place, I'll be able to tell you what they're called in a sec. Let's open these. So I just got a heap of these jars because they're like $4 or $5 in Australia from the shop that I was getting them from, and they were just over $1 in Japan at this store, so thought why not? So it's not that exciting, but I got about 7 of them because that's all the coins I had on me at the time. And here are the pigments that I got. So the store, okay, the store is called, I can't read that properly, that's Uematsu? I don't know, feel free to correct me. But I got a whole heap of pigments, which I'm excited to play with. Again, probably wouldn't buy these again, or I'd probably be able to find a supplier of something similar in Australia. But I was excited and couldn't help myself, and I like pigments, so this is what I got. These are micas, I know that. I think these are pigments. These two here are actually metal powders. One is actual copper and actual brass. So I'm not sure if they're going to work for what I plan on doing with them. I know people use them for like inlays, in like woodwork and with resin. So if not, I know a few jewelers on Instagram, or at least I follow some, and I may have bought some stuff from some before. So I know they're Melbourne based, so I'd happily reach out to them and offer them to someone if they don't work for me in my medium. And yeah, these are really pretty. I don't know if you can see the shine on them. Let's turn them over so you can, the light is not so distracting. And they were, how much were they? So they were like $12 or $13 each. So like that's not much pigment or mica. And these were 500 yen each. So I don't know, $7 or something. Yeah. So that was that store. Another pigment shop. And then, ooh. Oh, before we get to Sekaido, this was just at like it was like a multi-level building that had everything, but I saw these and I really like these erasers. So I thought, why not get some more? They're just clicky erasers and I like that they're small. There are, I don't know what brand they are, there are another eraser that I've seen at art shops in Melbourne and it's pretty expensive and it's like a really tiny little eraser in like the form of one of these, but they're so expensive in Melbourne to get refills and the refills wouldn't take me very far, so I got that. And then I also have, this is the pencil I sketch with most of the time, and that's got a pretty small eraser on the end, so I don't really need it, but I also didn't need most of the things I bought. Now onto Sekaido, which was the most exciting. I don't know where to start. I don't know what's in any of these. It's so exciting. Okay, let's empty it. Let's empty it. Woo. Woo, there we go. So I'm not really a washi tape person, but when in Rome, or when in Sekaido and Tokyo, I bought myself some washi tapes. Got these plain colours. Oop, these plain colours. And avocados and pineapples. So I thought that'd be cute for packaging and stuff like that. I don't know what I'll use them for, but I wanted them, so I got them. Sorry, let's clean up a bit. Alrighty, and then I got some of these Signo Uniball white gel pens. They're the best white gel pens I've used, and I mean, they're not that expensive in Australia, but again, they were cheaper over there, so I got 2 of them there. And I run through these so quickly when I'm using them. They don't last very long. And then I got Poscas. Again, I don't really use Poscas. I think I might own 1 Posca, 2 Poscas. I think I have a black Posca. Yeah, I think I have a black Posca. I don't know. But these are the Poscas that I got. Again, I chose not to get too many because I don't use them, so I didn't want to buy a heap of them and then realize I don't use them. I got a gold one, a white one, orange, like a really light pink, a nice light blue, yellow, and this reddy maroony berry cherry colour. I don't know, name the colour. Do they have names on them? I think this might be the name here. I can read hiragana and katakana, but I can't read it fast, so I don't want to bore you guys by spelling out every single character. And then I also got a kneadable eraser. I was tempted to get lots of kneadable erasers, just because there were so many different types, but I might have got another one. I don't know, we'll find out. I think I only got the one, which is just a Staedtler, and it was like $1.50 maybe. It's in here. Ooh, I think this is more pigments. I think this is the last pigment, but I'm not making any promises. These ones are actual... I shouldn't talk while I open things. These ones... I shouldn't talk while I move things. These ones are actual brands that I know. This is Holbein. I got Perylene Green because I love that colour, and then I got Anthraquinone Red. I don't know how easy these are to get overseas. They're about $13 each maybe, so they're not that cheap, but I wanted them. They also had chameleon pigments, which I know are pretty popular and very expensive. So for this, which is 8 grams, 10 grams. Oh, firstly, they filled them to different levels, I think, depending on how expensive the pigment was. So they were all in this size container, but some of them weren't very full at all. And they were also different prices as well. But these have a different amount in them. This has 8 grams and this has 10 grams. So there were chameleon ones, and they were 3,000 yen, which would probably be about $40 for one of these. And I was very tempted, but I didn't get one. So I don't know if I regret that or not. I'll let you know. Now, I didn't really buy any paper because I have quite a bit already, and that's the only reason I have. I was going to get like postcard size paper, but there was all actual postcards on the other side. Like it had the little stamp section and that, and I wasn't really interested. So I just got this Canson XL Aquarelle, which is, I think it's just good for sketching on. So, and it's nice, got a serrated edge. So I thought I'd get that. Don't know how much that was. I probably have a receipt somewhere, but yeah, that is that. Now, here's another bag. I think this is from when I went back the second time. Did I go back 2 or 3 times? I think I only went back once. And let's see what we've got. So I got these 2 palettes because, as you'll see later, I bought gouache and I don't really know what to use gouache on. I have a plastic closable palette that I tried to like gouache dry in and it cracked up. I have glycerin, so I don't know if I need to add glycerin or something to gouache to make them dry better in a palette, or if they're just not made to dry in palettes. If you have any opinions or advice or experience with putting gouache in palettes and successfully doing that, please let me know. All right, next. Oh, I bought a set of Sakura Micron Pigmas. That's 1,000 yen, so what? It was probably about $7. Oh, that's so cheap. I should have bought more. Oh well. I only bought one because I don't really like microns. I was sent some once years ago. I think they were all 0.1. And I just, let's see if they're the same. Yeah, I just don't like the nib on them. Let's try them out. I just find them kind of, unless they're the ones that I bought, nah, I just don't feel like I have that much control over them. I feel wobbly. The pens that I use, I think, are uni pin. I mention it in other videos if you're interested. Maybe down the line I'll do my favourite art supplies, which might take a while because I've got all these to try out. But anyway, I got them, and hey, yeah, they're really cheap, and if you liked microns, they would be great. So if I don't use them, maybe I'll send them to someone. No, I can't close this. What else is in here? Ooh, where's the other one? So I bought some blending pencils. Let's move that. Let's move that too. I bought some blending pencils because I've never bought them or used them before. I've always seen them around and I don't know how useful they are. I don't know if they're like the Copic Colourless Blender, which I find pretty useless, or at least useless for blending. Well, they were about just under $5, those two, and this one, Oh wait, no, they were over $5, 460. A bit over $5, and this one was probably what, I don't know, $7. I have no clue what this is. Should I open it? What's it do? Gloss effect. Protection against water. I don't know. Maybe we'll try them. I bought pencils too, so we'll see. Let's put them there. Let's skip that one. Here I bought myself a new Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. They were sold out of the refills, which I was so mad about, but I do have a current Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, which I haven't used for a while, but I think the brush tip's gone a bit funny on it, so I thought I may as well buy a new one. Yeah. If you're into brush tips, I really recommend one of them. They're great. Oh, I also bought, I don't know what this is. I think it's cheesecloth. Let's open it. Because I need a strain binder for watercolors. I don't know what it is. Is it cheesecloth? It smells like fabric. We'll find out. But that's that, and it was less than $1, so I just thought I'd grab that while I was there. Now here are my pencils. The pencils were more expensive in Japan than they are in Australia from what I could see, but I decided I wanted pencils whilst I was in Japan, so I bought a few. And these, from what I understand, or from what I checked, don't come in the 24 pack, which I'm thinking of buying. So that's why I chose these colours. Ooh, I did buy another needle eraser. Let's look at that. Ooh, I don't want to ruin it. Kneaded rubber. Oh, look at that. Right, get back into your square. I don't want to ruin it, but I bought that because I wanted to ruin it. Ooh, it's like flowery. Ooh, why is it so flowery? Oh well, that is that. The brand is Sensor. I've never heard of them before. Hinodi Washi. What's their Sensor? I don't know. I don't know what brand it is. Is it Hinodi Washi? Hinodi Washi or Sensor? Oh, but there's that. Now back to the pencils. I bought some pencils, and I also bought a pencil extender. I already have one, but I thought I'd buy another one while I was there. You probably know what a pencil extender is, but if you don't, once your pencil gets too short and you can't hold it anymore, you can chuck it in one of these and you can hold this part of it. So they're always useful to have. Now, let's bring this over here. So I own a heap of, well not a heap, I own I think a 24 pack of Prismacolors, and they're really soft and I find them hard to work with. Coloured pencils don't make sense to me. I haven't tried them that much, but I also don't think I've been really patient enough to give them a full go. But I know that polychromos, I know that these are popular as well. So I wanted to give them a go. And they're the colours that I got. They're kind of, my purpose was to make them kind of skin based. And yeah, I might, let's put them back in here, shall we? And that. I might try one of these. I can't open it. I'll let you know how that goes. Now, for the most exciting part, which is the whole purpose that I wanted to go to Sekaido, is this. Let's take them out. Let's start with these. This was the most exciting part. I wanted watercolors. I think these is the right tag for this one, 5,500 yen, so that is under 100 bucks, 100 Australian dollars. 7,000 yen was approximately $100. So I got the Holbein Botanical Art watercolor set. They also had, which is 24 of them. They also had, I guess, their ordinary 24 set, but I like the colors in this one better. And then, because I wanted more, and there's no rhyme or reason as to why I chose these colors, I just thought they looked nice. I bought more. So I bought, let's move this. So I bought Shadow Green, Indian Red, Terra Verte, Permanent Alizarin Crimson, which I have Alizarin Crimson in a Winsor & Newton half pan that I got as like a freebie when I bought too many other watercolors from a store. So I really like that color and I wanted to get a tube, but I didn't want to buy it in Winsor & Newton. It's Perylene Maroon, Quinacridone, Magenta, Lavender, Turquoise Blue, Shell Pink, Neutral Tint, Marine Blue, and Olive Green. Now some of these colours were colours that I planned on getting in Daniel Smith colours, like Perylene Maroon, Neutral Tint, Alizarin Crimson, if they have it, I don't know if they do. And that's about it. Everything else was just impulse. I knew I wanted watercolours, they're cheap there, and yeah. So I bought them. Alrighty, let's move that. I'm running out of space. Let's put that back on. There. Now the other thing that I bought, which I didn't know if I was going to buy any of this, but obviously I did, is gouache. That here says it was 4,500 yen, which is a bit over $50, $60. So I bought a 12 set here, and there it is. And then I also bought some extras, of course. I might empty them over here so I can see what I've got. I chose to buy their primary colours because they didn't have a primary set, like a proper primary set. So I got primary magenta, primary yellow, and primary, is it cyan or cayenne? Someone please tell me. And then I also picked up this colour and I was oohing and ahhing over it, and then I realised, you know, I could probably make that colour from that colour and, you know, mix in some other colours. And so I went to put it back, and then my partner put it back in my basket without me knowing. So I've got that colour now. Thank you, I appreciate it, babe. That was genuine, please don't take that as sarcasm. And then I think he also chose this colour. I think it's another colour that I picked up and cooed over and then put back, and he put it in my basket. So yeah, that's what I got. Japan was amazing, and their art supply stores were even more amazing. And I just want to go back just to get more art supplies. But thank you so much for joining me on my art supply haul. I hope to get consistent with videos again. I still am at uni, so I am a bit busy, but I'm going to try my best. If you want to see my artwork, check out my Instagram. It's linked down below. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe and give this one a thumbs up if you liked it. Thanks heap, and if you have any questions about art supplies or Japan or any of that, feel free to comment or send me a message on Instagram, and I will try my darndest to answer them. Thanks guys, bye.